Smiling on my, hey, hey. Smiling on my haters, who gon' stop me? Got me like who should know it got me. All these wicked thoughts try to block me. They didn't come from the heavens, so they can't stop me, no. I'm gon' smile today. I'ma smile today, yeah. I'm gon' smile today.
Hop in the stew. Boom. Hop in the stew.
Alright, shalom, family. So today, we here, got my ox with me, it's your ox Zamar. You know what I'm saying, we in the building. I got my beloved brother Asa to the right of me, and I got my beloved brother YahSarEl to the left of me. Both of these brothers, very, very special brothers to me. Been knowing them for a while. We've been building out here, really, really trying to embrace our culture. So today, we're going to be talking about how has it been for us embracing our culture. And I just wanted to bring, you know, young males up in here in their 20s, you know what I'm saying, to be able to express what has it been like to be able to experience having your culture as a young male in America, in the land of Babylon, where things don't necessarily always agree with us, and in some cases it could, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get different perspectives and bring this thing to a conversation. So how y'all doing today?
Man, excellent.
Blessed to be here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, since I introduced you first, you want to give a quick little debrief of who you are and what you represent?
Hey, man, AsaYahu, representing excellence. You know what I'm saying? Our praise to Yahuah. Got a wife, got a son, man. More children to come. Hey, man. So we out here being the best we can be for Yahuah.
Hallelujah. Then I got my YahSarEl. You want to introduce yourself out?
Man, I just second what my big AsaYahu said, man. I'm YahSarEl, married, got a little baby girl, little baby on the way. All this thing to Yahuah and Yahushua for allowing us to be here, man. Shout out to my big just having us here today, man.
That's right.
Hey, man, we in the building out here, you know what I'm saying, representing. And if y'all don't know me, you know what I'm saying, I'm Zamar. Been walking this walk, man. I'm a father, a husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young man out here trying to do what's right in the sight of Yahuah, and also trying to figure out the best ways to serve my people. So this is a strategy that we put together to be able to make it. But we got young brothers out there, young men, young women who in this age group, but explicitly the young men younger and around our age group, for y'all to be able to understand that you got people that's going through what you're going through, or if you about to go through what we're going through. You just got a bit of perspective already laid out for you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So let's dig into this thing, man. We're gonna get deep, man. We might as well start calling this the chop it up talk. We finna chop this thing up, you know what I'm saying? So real quick, man. I just want to get from both of y'all. Like I said, we could just keep that same order. We go from right to left.
For sure.
What are some pros that you've had embracing your culture?
Man, number one, identity. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, shoot, before coming into this walk, before knowing who it is that, you know what I'm saying, a brother is, you know what I'm saying, where we come from, just out here doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, with the black culture, whatever the black culture was on, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, growing up, shoot, you hearing about killing, drugs, women, you know what I'm saying? So that was what was being pushed, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was trying to move. So, I mean, really, that was what was on the brother mind, to be for real. Like, that's where I was at with it. So with that, I was shifting and molding and didn't know, you know what I'm saying, even who I was at the time. So it's like I'm just going with the flow and not knowing who it is that I am. Because even though I was doing all of these things, you know, I was cutting up, you know what I'm saying, out there doing what I do, or doing what I was doing, like, man, it still was against everything that I was growing up in, where I was coming from, you know what I'm saying, how my parents had raised me, but I felt like that was the standard of being black in general. Yeah. So even with that, I'll just say, man, like, identity. I got something solid to stand on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta try and keep on moving and changing and growing into this and into that right there. You know what I'm saying? I got this right here that I can stand on. And I know it's me.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's what I said though, man. That's very important. I think that's what a lot of us don't give a lot of recognition to. Identity. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us trying to, as young men, whether you in the world or in the walk, or in a way, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, all of us was looking for identity.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? In the world, we either trying to be like the rappers,
Facts.
be like the culture. Like I played football in college, you played basketball in college, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure y'all had people that inspired y'all, that sort of helped form who you believe yourself to be or who you desire to be at that time.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's beautiful, you know what I'm saying, that you've been able to find identity, you know what I'm saying, as a pro in this thing. What about you, my eye?
Man, the biggest thing I can say, man, for me, because even in the world, man, finding identity, I was trying to be everything that I wasn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? So searching for just trying to find peace in places where you just can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Came into this walk and still was trying to find, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, still trying to find this, because when you talk about culture, we was given our culture. You know what I'm saying? We was given the murdering. Either you gonna hoop, you gonna play football, you gonna chase these women, you gonna sell these drugs. We was given that. So it was like, it was so hard to even shake that in the beginning of this walk. You know what I'm saying? But then knowing that that's not where my people come from.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It kind of, that paradigm started to shift.
Yeah.
And as time went on, it started to be, I can cleave on to this a little bit more. I can cleave on to my ancestry. I can cleave on to an Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you know, a David.
Yeah.
So it was just big as far as like, just basically harping off what Big Ox said, man. It was just finding that paradigm shift and then cleaving on to it, bro. So for me, it was just big because like the dress, like how we dress, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't got the exact way our ancestors dress, but we wear our garments, we look fly. I don't gotta be out here looking, you know what I'm saying, wearing the trues no more, trying to have the J's no more. I can look fair, you know what I'm saying? Like just the culture, the language was so big for me, bro. Like my people speak Hebrew. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like everybody speak Italian and Russian and Japanese. Like, no, I'm like, this is our culture. So it was just like an eye-opening thing, and then it was real.
Come on, man.
Once it clicked. So praise you,
man. That's cool, man. I like even what you brought up, man. And while we here, just to take a quick debrief, man, we just want to promote something, man. Make sure y'all go check out that D28 production.
Yes, sir. Do
Reclaiming the Throne.
Yes, sir.
Reclaiming the Throne on Tubi TV, man. Very, very impactful, man. Just going into that cultural aspect of things. Shout out to D28 Productions doing big things out there. And we give honors where honors is due. You know what I'm saying? So we give salutes to D28 Productions. Make sure y'all go check that out. And then, man, just to get back into it, man, that's beautiful, man, that what you said, like, for us to be able to embrace our culture, even from down to the dress code. Because dress code take a big effect on us. You know what I'm saying? We got young brothers walking around here sagging,
looking crazy.
I
was one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
I was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look like what the standard is.
You know what I'm saying?
I always laugh, man. I always laugh when I think about this stuff, man. Because they be like, man, what was I doing? Because I see these brothers now. You know, I hit the gas station and see a brother out there be like, man, I'm tripping. We be so defensive when it come down to a man that might be attracted to men approaching us, right? But then you go in the gas station, you pull up on a brother, and then the brother pants down. He got on a little bitty shirt, stopping at his hips. Then his pants super tight and hanging down, and his butt out with some briefs on, with his whole butt out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, come on, the culture. I always say this: we got a broken culture. You know, a broken standard. You know what I'm saying? This standard that's been put in front of us is very broken, man. So, man, Barak Yahuah. I would say for myself, what you got, Doc?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, even with that, I would say, man, like the hypocrisy in the black culture.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you got like how you was talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, you're upset about how, you know what I'm saying, like about being approached by a brother. You don't want that to happen, but then you know what I'm saying, but then you move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You want to provide for your family, but then you willing to kill, you know what I'm saying? You willing to do these things. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just flip flop, man. We stay going back and forth to where it don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, don't just be stuck. If you ain't just stuck in it, you know what I'm saying? If you really look at it, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So nah, but that was just my little 2 cents.
Nah, real talk, man, and that's the thing, man. You gotta make some of this stuff that we hold so near and dear to. You gotta really analyze it, like, and see, is this really benefiting my people? You know what I'm saying? When I was a young young brother, and of course I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in my mid-20s, you know what I'm saying, liking unto y'all, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we still got a lot of youth that we still have, Barak Yahuah for that. But even when I was like 18, man, I look back and I just, it took me to be able to see, man, this culture is broken. It took for me to be able to see, like, man, look at what our people been doing, and this ain't getting us nowhere.
Right.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? And then even with what both of y'all was talking about, just in regards to what's being put into music. Like, music for me, even though I sing, you know what I'm saying? You know, I dibble and dabble into the rapping a little bit.
Yeah, respect.
I'm
playing.
I dibble and dabble.
Yeah, go check it out,
Modest and
man.
humble,
Go
but,
check it out. Go check out the Wait
I
album,
respect.
man.
Hey, my eye right here be on the music too. Then a little bit. I just made a song last night.
I'm about to say,
He
please don't play it
I
crazy.
said we gotta keep on. Come on, we gotta keep on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. But you know what I'm saying? We really look at the culture of how music has been, man. I remember, man, listening to music, and as young men, I always tell the young men that I have to be a mentor over, be a leader to. You know what I'm saying? I look at them and I always tell them, you in a time point in your life where you are being trained on how to see the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our duty and our job to help y'all see it the right way. Because I was taught to see the world a type of way based off of the music I listened to. I was taught how to treat women. I was taught how to treat my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my brothers like, you an enemy just because you looking at me.
I promise.
And now when you look at a brother, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I still even have to break a lot of that in myself just on the honest tip. You know what I'm saying? Where you may think somebody got an issue with you. It was my brother at my job. You know what I'm saying? He just stared at me all the time. And first I was like, man, why you keep looking at me like that? Because of that trauma that come from, that I listen to in music. And granted, when you in certain type of environments, that is the reality of how it is. But to come to find out later on, this brother really just wanted a conversation with me.
That's what it be.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
he just wanted to talk to an ox. So imagine if I would have stayed with that type of energy without using discernment, I could have been, you know, a big stumbling block for this brother, for him to start thinking, well, every time, you know what I'm saying, you try to be cool with a brother, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I Barak Yahuah, man, for this culture.
Man.